We are in a sweet spot when it comes to Beyond the Gates, and this is going to be your preview for next week. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm giving you the next week on reading the synopses that are for all of the episodes for the week of October 6th. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. This is low-key going to be like a reaction as well because I just opened up the CBS email, y'all. I have not read this myself. I'm about to read it with y'all, and they have already been giving us everything that we needed to be gave thus far with these bomb-ass episodes this week. Y'all could probably tell by the runtime of my video breakdowns. So I'm pacing myself, I'm bracing myself to read these synopses because I fear that they're going to keep the good times rolling. Without further ado, let's get into Monday, October 6th. And that will be episode number 144. Also note, I'm recording this before I see episode 143 because I get these emails on Thursday, but I cannot release the information until after Friday's episode. So this does not include, in reference to my predictions and speculations, it does not include what will happen on Friday's episode. So keep that in mind and let's keep the conversation going in the comment section down below. Okay. October 6th, episode 144. The synopsis reads: Chelsea's heated confrontation with Tomas results in a major revelation. Leslie uncovers a truth that has her riding high. Ted offers some hard-won advice to Smitty while Kat leans on her mother. And Anita and Vernon deal with an unwelcome gift. Oy vey! I have so much anxiety around this episode. Chelsea's heated confrontation with Tomas. Of course, she coming to see her daddy. He work at her daddy law firm. She know what happened, and we with the shit. We with the absolutely. You did my cousin wrong. You did me wrong. You played in my cousin's face. You played in my face. You want to smoke with my cousin? Well, here I'm ready to deliver because I got that fire. What are you talking about? Absolutely, Chelsea. Love that energy, girl. Love that energy. But the part that I don't love is it leading to a major revelation. Tomas, what is it that you're trying to reveal? What is it that you're trying to reveal? Or are you reaching up and grabbing Bill's ass to drag down with you as you crumble? Because the only thing that's going to be a major revelation that's going to be of consequence to Chelsea is for her to find out that her daddy put you up to watching his damn niece. Y'all. That's what I think went down. That's what I think is going to go down. What do y'all think that means? Okay, moving on. Leslie uncovers a truth that has her riding high. She finds out that Eva slept with Kat. And she's going to love it. She's going to relish in it. Eva is going to still be emotionally reeling after being discarded by this boy. Meanwhile, Leslie's going to change the narrative to like, you won. And don't worry, he don't realize it yet, but he really wants you. All the goofy that she tells herself to continue to be delusional running after Ted's ass is what she's going to tell her daughter to run after Tomas. And I hope that you painfully peep every step of the path that you walking in behind your mama. And maybe this will get you to turn your ass around. Maybe this will get you to set down your wayward ass ways. Maybe this will get you to actually repent and do something better, Eva. Your mama is giving you everything that you need to discard her ass and leave her where she had you effed up and go and find something better for your life. Now, will you take the gift? I don't know. Ted offers some hard-won advice to Smitty. I don't want Ted talking to nobody. He can't advise nobody about a damn thing. Only thing Ted can do for me is shut the hell up. That's it. Only thing he can do for Smitty is shut the hell up because Martin is right. They need space. They do. It might not have came out the best. And Smitty is valid in his emotions, and I get him being triggered. He has held on to so much for so long in this relationship with Martin, and he was manipulated. He was lied to. He was treated in a way that he should not have been from his quote-unquote life partner. And you don't need Ted to figure it out because Ted can't even figure out his own So I have no idea what this advice is going to be, especially hard-won advice. Ted ain't learned his damn lesson yet, so what's the hard-won advice? Smitty, run the opposite way. You see Ted ass, run the opposite way. Because that man will tell you how to lose a husband. Lose a marriage before he'll tell you how to gain it and fix it. Okay? He don't know that. He didn't got that for you. Now, Kat leaning on her mother, child. I've been waiting for this one. Watching Kat and Nicole have the conversation around cheating and being heartbroken and being betrayed in love is probably going to bring a tear to my eye, child. But it needs to happen. And I love that Kat actually has a mom, specifically a mom like Nicole, where she can go and talk to about this. I'm hoping that the advice that Nicole gives and the perspective that Nicole gives is something that will be able to help reset how she sees romance, period, because Kat just jumped into this thing and pushed herself into this thing with Tomas so heavy and so fast, and this man was never worthy. He was never supposed to get as far as she allowed him to get, and there's some things that she needs to unpack on the romance tip in reference to her naivete in romance that maybe her and Nicole never had a conversation about. Like the fact that you gave this man your virginity and he did little to nothing. Y'all barely went on dates. Like, girl. And I say that being there, even though I love the person I gave my virginity to, but he was it's not about me. Moving on. I can't wait for this conversation. Don't know what's going to be said, but I hope that's what gets said. And I know it's going to be a heartfelt, well acted down moment. Absolutely. Anita and Vernon deal with an unwelcome gift. Child, Leslie gonna deliver something to their damn house. Die well. Anita, you still on my list, so girl, I deal with it. Next day, Tuesday, October 7th is episode number 145, and the synopsis reads: Fairmont Crest mourns one of their own. Kat makes a bold move in the relationship department. Joey alters reality. Eva gets some bad advice. Carlton receives some unwanted attention, and Donnell asks Jacob painful questions about his father. Oh, my word. My word. It's too much going on. Doug's memorial is going to happen in this episode. So that's why we see a bunch of people dressed in all black. I'm going to put the photos on screen that they gave us, some of the previews for the episode. Kat makes a bold move in the relationship department. She goes after Tomas. Like, Nicole, what did you tell your daughter if she's still going after Tomas's dusty ass? What? You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Joey alters reality. Is he deleting camera footage? That's what sticks out to me. Eva gets some bad advice from her mama, cause she ain't got no friends. From her mama or her goofy ass daddy. Two losers is gonna give baby loser some advice. Great. I have no idea what that is. Carlton receives some unwanted attention. Child. Ted gonna run down on Carlton. Carlton, if that man jumps in your face, I want you to lay his ass out. I want you to put Ted on his ass. I don't give a damn about the bro code. I don't give a damn. Ted, you need your ass whooped anyway. And if it's gonna be Carlton to do it, a win is a win. Donnell asked Jacob some painful questions. Donnell's just still going around Fairmont Crest getting answers, and I love it for him. And he's going to meet the perfect person in Jacob, because Jacob is still asking questions. Meanwhile, everybody else is saying, put it to bed. Let's put him in the ground and be done with it. Yeah, Donnell ain't going nowhere no time soon, and I love this for him. He gonna get to the bottom of what's going on with his daddy, or what went on with his daddy. Wednesday, October 8th, episode number 146. The synopsis reads: Vanessa's friends have reason to be concerned for her well-being while she is left reeling after spotting some new information. Marcel issues a dire warning, and Martin and Smitty struggle to find a path forward. I'm going to start at the end. Martin and Smitty struggling. Child. Smitty, I get you taking issue with Martin moving out, but y'all ain't break up. I don't understand why this is such a big damn deal. It wasn't a big deal when you put his ass out. Now he don't want to sleep on the couch and it's an issue. Maybe I need to go back and watch, because I also feel like I tuned out that Martin and Smitty argument, and maybe I need to go back and watch and get details. Or y'all tell me in the comment section down below, why in the hell can't they figure out a path forward? I feel like the moving out and creating space shouldn't actually break them up, but why is it? They felt a little bit more solid than this. God damn. Marcel issuing a dire warning. This is either him warning Joey that he can't keep his foot on his neck and he ain't going to be dealing with the bullshit, or Marcel issuing another wayward ass, nobody gives a damn about it as warning to Jacob. Because he been talking big cash to Jacob ever since they were partnered up together back in the day. Marcel, please. Please. Vanessa's friends are worried for her well-being. What, does she have a mental breakdown? At the spot and some new information. Do you find out that Joey is involved? Because if she ain't finding out if Joey is involved and having a mental breakdown behind the fact that her husband is in this grave partially because of her, I don't want to see it. Thursday, October 9th is going to be episode number 147, and the synopsis reads: tensions erupt when Hayley and Dani go head to head as Bill and Andre clash. My God. What? Let me finish reading. Anita offers words of encouragement to her daughter and her grandson. Vanessa makes a confession to Donnell about her relationship with Joey. What do you mean? What do you mean Hayley and Dani are going at it simultaneously? Bill and Andre are going at it. What the? Y'all just decided that Bill wasn't going to say about your marriage and you weren't going to say shit about. I know that Hayley provoked this. So actually it's giving the Hamiltons coming with the rah-rah and the Richardsons. The Richardsons decided that they is not taking no off of y'all. That's what I'm putting it on them. Hayley rolled up on Dani, probably at the country club, and then Bill stepped aside to go and talk to Andre's ass and threaten him. You better not hurt Dani, and you better not be playing with her heart, playboy, short, blah, 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 blah. Bill, please. Bill, please, you have a wife. We know that your wife is insecure, but sir, are you going to let this green-eyed monster run around here? Are you going to let yourself get outside your character? This is totally inside your character. The biggest thing that I'm concerned about is Dani and like her being put in a position with Hayley, because it still never came out that Hayley was lying about the baby from before. So Dani's still carrying the whole like, am I still responsible, or am I responsible for the miscarriage and inducing the miscarriage? Yeah. And yes, she's been able to clock Hayley for what she is, and she had a conversation with Bill in episode 142 and was very real and very honest. But Bill is not leaving this marriage, and it is what it is. And Dani is still not leaving her marriage, and it is what it is. So like, Dani low-key don't have nothing to say to Hayley. Meanwhile, Hayley always has something to say to Dani. So I don't know. Part of me wants Dani to just ignore Hayley, but I know that that's not her. And honestly, I can't wait for Andre. I can't wait for the clapbacks for Andre getting Bill together. Let him know what it is and what it ain't, and how Bill can never be him. Because he's Hemi Neutron. Absolutely. But I also am nervous. I'm nervous about them going head to head. Because it's going to be conflict and tension for what? For what? For you and Hayley to go have that bland ass sex that y'all be having, and Bill and Dani and Andre to go do what the hell they be doing, spinning on the ceilings and shit. Y'all gonna fight all for that? Like, relax. Everybody relax. Anita offers words of encouragement to her daughter and her grandson. Is this Nicole and Martin? Because their marriages is falling apart? I can see that. That tracks. I think that's what that is, y'all. And Vanessa makes a confession to Donnell about her relationship with Joey. You gonna tell your son that you was riding on Joey's peen while your damn husband was dying in a ditch? You gonna tell him? I hope you tell him, Vanessa. She ain't gonna tell him, but I hope she tells him. And last but not least, Friday, October 10th is going to be episode number 148, and the synopsis reads: Dani confides in Pamela about her steamy moment with Bill, while Hayley puts her husband's feet to the fire. Eva asks for Mona and Jan's help. Naomi and Jacob have a difficult conversation that leaves them with more questions than answers. I'm going to start at the end, because Naomi, do you not want this baby? Do you not want to be a mom? Naomi is the one person who is seeing everything crumble around, and specifically the relationships, and always has a comment on it, and always has a comment where she kind of like projects herself into the circumstance. She has a really great man. She seemingly has a very healthy marriage, and she seemingly wants to be there. No actual obstacles ahead, aside for the fact that you keep trying to squelch what the hell Jacob got going on, if any of the stuff that he's investigating affects your damn family. That's the only issue that I can see coming up for your marriage. And yet and still, when you see everybody else's relationship crumbling, you're like, oh my God, so-and-so failed. We're gonna fail. Oh my God, he cheated on so-and-so. One of us is gonna cheat on each other. No, Naomi, no. And this is what this feels like, further along that. Like, if it is a whole conversation about her not wanting to have kids, it's going to be behind, like, none of the marriages are making it. And what if we get a divorce and we have a kid and then they have to suffer? And she's going to be going, you know what? Now that I just said it out loud, I'm going to give Miss Girl some grace, because she is, even though she's an adult child, she's a child of divorce. Damn. I just processed that in real time. She's a child of divorce, and she probably is going to have the conversation of she doesn't want to put another child through that. And Jacob is going to have to continue to affirm her of like, girl, I'm not divorcing your ass. Like, why in the hell would we break up? Then here come Naomi. Well, you never know. And who? Naomi, please. I think when it comes to like the difficult conversation, it's going to be that for her, and then leaving more questions than answers. I think for Jacob, he's going to have more questions and like, do you feel like we're not going to last? Did you never want to have my babies? Like all of that, which is going to, that's a lot. I think that her trauma tied to her parents' messy ass divorce and being betrayed not only by her dad, but also by her best friend is very real. And Jacob is definitely going to be able to understand that, but Naomi needs to find a way to get to the place of processing and moving through and healing through it, because she could be setting herself up to ruin her marriage, to ruin the life that she currently has, being too afraid to make the mistakes of the people around her when she's not even the same type of person as the people around her. She's not like her damn mama, and she's not even like her damn daddy. Girl, you're good. Dani confides in Pamela about her steamy moment with Bill. This makes me nervous only because when I'm recording this is after episode 142, before episode 143, and I don't know if Dani is actually going to tell Andre that she kissed Bill. And I'm hoping that she does, because they have such amazing honesty, radical honesty within their relationship. And the moment that she decides to not be honest is the moment that they start to have chinks in the armor of what this relationship is, whether it's going to be a short-lived one or a long-lasting one, right? Saying that she confides in Pamela makes me think that she hasn't told anybody else, so it's just her and Bill that knows. And maybe when they got into the argument or the fight with Hayley and Dani got into it, she alluded to it before. Cool. But I'm going to need Andre to still know. Maybe your sister don't know, or your mama and everybody else don't actually know that. Cool. But please, please, please let Andre know, because that's going to piss me off. While Hayley puts her husband's feet to the fire. Hayley wants to get pregnant immediately. She's losing her grip on Bill. Bill has now seen the error in his ways. He has now been able to rebuild a bridge to Dani. They have gotten to a place of commonality, mutual respect, and desire and love. And Hayley clocks it, and she wants a bun in the oven for real this time. And I feel in my spirit that Bill ain't turned on. That Bill is just like, no, we don't need to have sex tonight. No, we don't need to do this tonight. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, tomorrow, babes. And she's like, no, now. Or this is just her like reeling from the fight that they had, because Dani put her in her damn place the episode before, and now she's coming and venting and mad at Bill about it. Whatever. That's everything that's in the synopses for next week's episodes. All 5 new episodes. We will be getting 5 new episodes. Y'all let me know what you're predicting in the comment section down below. Let me know who's your favorite character. If you want to read these for yourself, you can go to ericavane.com and read them on the Beyond the Gates synopsis page that I have for you, linked in the description box down below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss the moment that I post a new Beyond the Gates video. I thank you so much for watching. I'm headed to the comment section to see what you're saying. And I'll see you in the next one.